It's the 1st of January 2018 and the last few months haven't been kind to me body. I've been married, I've moved house, I've had Christmas and then had New Year. So it's fair to say that, especially after the wedding, I felt really good on my wedding day, but after the wedding, I just started eating. Christmas, I just started eating. New Year, I ate even more. So now I feel terrible. I feel like my skin's horrible, I feel bloated. Obviously I'm not massively overweight, but I feel like I've got this little bit of a chub and this little... Everyone's a bit jiggly, but I don't want to be that jiggly. I want to be a little bit leaner and I want to be going into the new year feeling good. So just before I went to sleep last night, I set my alarm for 5:15 because I was going to go to the gym for 6 because I had live all day, so I needed to get there before Lucy went to work. But then I got a text off Lucy's mum, Olivia's granny, and she said that she was looking after her, so it means I could get some work done, and it means I didn't have to get up that time to go to the gym. So it is 10:05 and I'm on my way to the gym now. I'm going to do cardio, I'm going to do some boxing, I'm going to get sweaty. It's a new gym, I'm a new member, so I'm not really comfortable storming in there with a camera and filming a workout just yet. They'll think I'm crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'll update you afterwards. I'll probably look 10 times more of a mess than I already do now, and I'll tell you what I've done, how I feel, and what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Let's do this! That was a tough workout. So I was in just under an hour. I done cardio today, so I try to alternate doing some weights and doing some cardio. So I done 5 2-minute rounds on the punch bag, trying to work on technique, and then towards the end working a little bit faster, punching a little bit harder. So at the end of that I was tired. I had a minute rest in between, and then I went on the treadmill and done 3-minute efforts on an incline, a fast jog, so I was knackered at the end of the 3 minutes. Have a minute rest, and then I've done some medicine ball slams and some fast controlled shoulder press to work on explosive shoulder strength. And then I went back on the treadmill and done the treadmill effort again, and then more med ball slams and shoulder press, and then back on the treadmill and more med ball slams and shoulder press. So I'm drenched in sweat, I feel horrible, I'm hungry, I need to go shopping, and I'm going to be, they might not even let us in Sainsbury's because I'm literally drenched in sweat. I might dry off a little bit so I just stink instead of sweating. You got to remember though, if you're watching this and you haven't done any fitness in a long time, I've been keeping my fitness up, so I might have put some weight on. I might feel a little bit smooth around the edges, but I'm not in really terrible shape like I was when I was 16, like over 16 stone. So I've been keeping some fitness up. So if you're getting into fitness now and you're just starting to do some exercise now, start off really light. Even if you just go for a walk, even if you go to a class, a really easy going class, and just get a little bit sweaty, or stand on a treadmill and walk for 20 minutes. And you don't have to do a little bit lightweight. You want to feel a little bit sore there, and you want to feel a little bit sweaty, a little bit out of breath, but going from nothing to an extreme workout is only going to put you off. So gradually increase it. I'm at the point now where I want to get a little bit stronger, I want to get a lot fitter, so I'm pushing it and I'm pushing it, but going from nothing to that, it's going to be too much. Right, so I'm off to Sainsbury's, and then I'll show you what I'm going to get shopping. See you in a bit. Before I go into Sainsbury's, I wanted to share this little tip. There's nothing worse than going food shopping hungry, because when you're hungry you start craving all them lovely little bits of junk food, so chocolate, pizzas, whatever. I generally look at it and think I'm just going to get that, what's the point? But when you're not hungry, when you're nutritionally satisfied, you feel alright. So it's hard to eat out and about and he's trying to eat healthy. But McDonald's, I know what's surprising, do these wraps, and they're not perfect. They're not necessarily the healthiest things in the world, but this was $1.99 because it's the wrap of the day. It's a barbecue and bacon one. There's 26 grams of protein and there's 366 calories in, so it's fairly low calories. A good little protein punch after the gym, and it'll keep us from buying every pizza in Sainsbury's. So there's a little tip for you: get these, they're nice, and like I said, they're tasty as well. I could have easily ordered 2 large Big Mac meals and 20 chicken nuggets, but I did, on cheesy bites, but I didn't. Shopping time, and then I'll show you what I got. I'm eventually back from Sainsbury's. It took us 30 minutes to get parked. It was a nightmare. I'm going to go through everything that I've just bought. So one of mine and Lucy's New Year's resolutions was try to save a few quid on our weekly shop. Getting married, going on a family mood, moving house, and Christmas means that it'll be good to save a few pennies. Lucy got some cookbooks for Christmas. I know I design recipes and put them on the Fat Loss Feast page, but unless you're Heston Blumenthal, you're getting inspiration and you're getting, like, you can tweak recipes here and there from other chefs. So some of the books that Lucy got, these are excellent by the way, I thoroughly recommend going out and buying them, is Miguel Barclay's £1 meals. So she got them for Christmas and I've been looking through them. So I thought I would try some of the recipes. So it's like £1 meals. I'm tweaking them a little bit, probably add a little bit more veg, and just for the fact I'm training fairly hard, I'll add a little bit more meat to them as well, just up the portion sizes a little bit. But I don't even know if it's designed to be super healthy, but most of the meals are nutritionally dense in there. There's always some good proteins in there, and they all look really, really tasty. So get that book. I'm gonna go through everything that I've just bought shopping wise. 2 seconds. Right, where are we? So I got some apples. I got some plain flour because I'm going to try to make my own wraps. I've got some low-fat natural yogurt, some spring onions, some low-fat sour cream. I've got some lemon and some salad, because what I'm going to try to do is eat as much salad and vegetables with each meal as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dress a big salad. So a big salad in a bowl, I'm going to put some lemon juice, some olive oil, and a little bit of balsamic vinegar in as a nice little dressing, and I'll have that as a side of my meal. I've got some broccoli. I got some rocket fuel coffee. It was on offer. It's probably going to taste disgusting. It's there, ready to drink. I've got pepper. I've got red onion, normal onion, carrot. I've got some reduced. It goes off tomorrow, so I'm going to cook all this up today. Lean mince. And I've got some pork loins. So I'm going to try to use. Well, switch around. I'm going to try to use some cheaper cuts of meat. I wouldn't have got the 5% mince, but it was reduced, so I thought, why not? If not, you could use leaner turkey mince, and it's cheaper as well. So that all came to just over £20. So I've got some tuna in the fridge already for like things like snacking on. I can have that for lunch. I've got porridge, I've got protein. I've got eggs in the fridge, so I can have omelette, I could have porridge, I could have protein porridge, I could have a protein shake. I'm going to make a big batch of one of Miguel's recipes. It's a mince recipe with a wrap, and it looks amazing. I'm going to make a big batch, so that'll be good for today. And tomorrow, maybe even the next day, I'm going to make a big batch of a pork loin recipe that is cooked in there. Well, all I'm going to do is probably avoid the fat. I know pork fat tastes amazing once it's cooked, but I want to just make that a little bit leaner. So most of that I'll do me. Maybe Olivia, because these are family friendly, so Olivia can eat these, and I'm not sure what Lucy's doing, but Lucy can eat these as well. I'll probably end up going later on. Evie goes wild. Evie! Evie, come here. Say hi to Evie, everyone, by the way. Evie goes wild when the postman's there. So this will be, I'll probably have to go to the shops Friday and get another £20 shop, but like, for a family, £50, £60, that's how much we're going to spend. Try not to waste too much money, and try not to get many takeaways as well, because remember, I want results. So I'll check in tonight when I'm cooking this, and I'll show you how I'm getting on. Right, it's tea time. I said I would check back in with you. So I'm cooking up a storm in the kitchen. Remember, healthy food needs to be exciting, because then we'll start eating more of it, and you know, don't crave nowhere near as much junk food. So it's a twist on one of Miguel Barclay's £1 recipe meals. Basically, it's a Fat Loss Feast mince recipe that I'm using, which is similar to his, which I'll show you here. Whereas that's cooking up. So we've got some lean mince. I got this reduced because it went off today. We've got some red onions, and we've got some spices. I'm just about to throw some red pepper in as well. Got it. There we go. This is a bit different to my usual well-edited recipe videos. If you want the recipe for this mince dish, give it a shout and I'll send it over. So I'm going to let that cook off another 5-10 minutes. I want it slightly browned and all tasty. We'll put it back. We've also got that. So this is what I got of Miguel. I've never ever cooked my own wraps. So that's ready to go in a hot pan. It's done and it smells good, check this out. So made a homemade wrap with some spiced mince, some little bit sour cream, and a huge side salad. So the side salad's got lemon juice, some olive oil, and some balsamic vinegar on it as well. If I'm still hungry, I've got a lot more mince, so that's going to be due for tomorrow and the next day. Which means that I don't have to cook all the time, because if you're busy or you just generally can't be bothered, the last thing you want to be doing is cooking day and night. So if I'm hungry, I can have a little bit more mince. It's lean, it's 5% mince, so it's a good source of protein, and that's for tomorrow and the next day. So these wraps were really, really easy to make. So thanks, Miguel. I really need to start like bacon. I don't even think that's classed as bacon, but I have the rolling pin out, so I felt like Paulie would maybe berry a little bit, who knows. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this, see you in a bit. I've woken up a little bit now. It's 6:10 in the morning. I've got a boot camp in 5 minutes, and then I've got a personal training client after that. I'm down South Shields seafront. Don't know if you can see, but it's wet, it's windy, it's about 4 degrees, and I think I would rather be in bed. But the thing is, when I've got clients turning up in weather like this, and it's cold and it's horrible, and they're motivated and they want to get towards where they want to be, they want to get towards them goals, then it wakes us up a little bit, it cheers us up a little bit. You got to remember, you've got to make some sacrifices to lose weight or get healthy and feel fitter. Fair enough, it doesn't have to be getting up at 6:10 in the morning and do a workout. Obviously, if you can, excellent. You get it out the way with, but it doesn't have to be that. Basically, you just got to make sacrifices the people who aren't getting results will never ever do. So look at someone who isn't losing weight or even gaining weight every time you see them. Look what they're doing. They're going to be eating junk food and they're going to be not exercising, and then do the opposite. So basically, look at the people that you want to be in the type of shape and the health and fitness that they've got, and do what they're doing. They're generally exercising, they're moving more, and they're eating less, they're eating better, they're making more informed choices. It's literally that simple. You don't have to do anything magic. You don't have to find that new diet pill or portion. It's just a case of being consistent and doing what works, doing what the people in the best shape are doing, and that'll work every single time, hands down. Right, so thanks for watching. The next episode will be up on Sunday. I'll be doing some more workouts. I might have a weekend cheat meal, and I'll do it in the shop as well, so you just get to see what's going on there, and there'll be some more tips. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, make sure you share, because it all massively helps. Thanks very much. See you in a bit.